Hi YouTube, PC Doctor 2 here, Wednesday, May 19th, 2010, 7:40 in the evening. Tonight what I would like to talk about is some random topics, and I also got a couple questions I would like to ask all of you out there. First is, for those of you who edit videos, what program or programs do you use? I recently started making videos since I bought a new camera last week, and there are going to be some videos that I will need to edit or attach other clips to, so I'm going to need some help on that from you guys out there. I have Windows XP and Windows 7 installed on my computer. Alright, what I would like to talk about now is gas prices. There's been a lot of news going on about gas prices, but it seems like it's really hard to believe stuff because a lot of it ends up not being true. As you remember, many of you in most of your areas, we had gas prices get up as high as $4 a gallon, well over $4 a gallon in 2008. The reason for this was the high cost of price per barrel oil, or however you want to word that. It was well over $100 a barrel, and they thought maybe charging us $4 a gallon was going to fix that problem. Eventually people did stop driving because they couldn't afford to put gas in the car. So then, a few months after that $4 a gallon catastrophe, prices really dropped. It got as low as maybe about $1.60 a gallon in the winter of 2009, but then it started to go back up again in the spring of 2009. And usually any time a gas price does go up, they are saying because the price per barrel went up, or production's been cut, or some other lame excuse to raise the price of gas, make us pay more. We get our oil and gas from foreign countries, and we have to depend on these foreign countries to get it to us. Lately it's been very hard to depend on them because there's been all sorts of problems. Problems such as ships being attacked by pirates. We really had that big problem last year. Or sometimes there would be major storms or channels would close where they can't get the gas here into the country. There's been a huge question going around lately about offshore drilling and whether we should be drilling in our country for some oil. I know there's a lot of it in various spots of the United States, but they will not allow us to do that drilling. I really would like to see that happen, offshore drilling in our country. We wouldn't have to be as dependent on these other foreign countries to bring us our oil, and maybe gas prices would go down quite a bit. In areas where they are allowed to drill, I've heard that gas prices in those areas are way cheap, maybe less than $1 a gallon. So hopefully we can see something like that. And even if there was a chance that it would start, it's going to take at least a good 7 years or so until we start having that type of gas up here in our country, because there's so much that they got to do with it. Next week it will feel like summer weather, rather. Temperature is supposed to get up well into the 80s, and it's supposed to get rather humid as well. I have yet to get my air conditioner in the window. Hopefully I can get some help with that on Sunday. I did bring my box fan upstairs from the basement tonight. Got that ready to go for the summer. And otherwise, not much is going on around here. I will be seeing my girlfriend for the last time this weekend before she has to go home for the summer in Maine. She's currently going to school here in Grand Rapids. I'm sure she'll probably be watching this when I put it on YouTube. And then at the end of June I will get to go away for almost a whole week. I will be in Minnesota near the Mall of America. I am hoping while there that I can film several videos, including some elevator videos while I'm there. I am hoping though before I do leave that I buy yet another battery for my T900 and a bigger memory card as well. Have to see how well this camera will hold up while away. Also, I did forget to mention it in my previous vlog that I would like to thank Diesel Doocy for helping me out with my new camera. He's given me all sorts of great advice on how to use my camera. So I would like to thank him for that. And all my videos, for the most part, except for maybe a couple or so, will be shot in a standard 720p HD mode with my camera. I found out that the fine HD mode does take up more memory and more battery life as well. I just purchased another battery for my camera. It did cost me about a good 22 bucks or so for that. Hopefully it will be good. Claims it could get a little more life compared to the one that I got with the camera. My cats are being their normal selves, still being naughty quite a bit. It's been a while though since my younger sassy brat went into heat, so I got the feeling that she might go into heat again soon. But all in all, can't really complain. Life's going great, except for the fact that we do gotta bring the Cadillac in for service tomorrow. This past Saturday, while we were out on the road, the red oil light would flash usually every time you would hit the brake or turn corners. That'd be the only time it flashed. Well, it flashed quite a bit, and eventually the service engine soon light came on. So we're not going to take any chances, although it might not be anything major. But from what I've read, it is something. From what I've read, rather, the flashing oil light is caused by a faulty oil pressure sensor in the car, so that will need to be replaced. And also have to figure out why the service engine soon light came on. The car did do this last year, but we really didn't do anything about the problem, even though from what they said about why the service engine soon light was on, they said it was possibly an oxygen sensor issue, and if you had done nothing about it, the other problems would start to happen. Well, eventually the service engine soon light did go off for like a week or two last year, and then it came back on again. It was on for a few weeks before it went off again for good until this past Saturday. So overall, that's pretty much my life. I do love my girlfriend so much and can't wait to see her this weekend. And I can't wait till the last week of June when I finally get to go away. The last time I actually was able to travel was summer 2008. Didn't go anywhere last year because of the recession. And even though we're still technically in a recession, I was able to control some of my finances to where I can hopefully take a little bit of time off now and go enjoy having some fun. Well, that's all for now.